Acid reflux. How to treat acid reflux. How to prevent acid reflux. By Ace McCloud. Narrated by Joshua Mackey. Chapter 1. Acid reflux disease. What fuels the fire? Do you or anyone you know suffer from acid reflux disease? If so, you know just how miserable it can be. According to the latest studies, the National Digestive Diseases Information Clearinghouse, or NDDIC, has reported that at least 20% of Americans suffer from reflux symptoms at least once a week. Of those, every year 4.7 million require hospitalization, and 1,653 die from the disease. Acid reflux disease, or gastroesophageal reflux disease, also known as GERD, is a chronic condition that occurs when the lower esophageal sphincter allows gastric acids to enter up into the esophagus. Simply put, it's when stomach acids flow into the esophagus regularly. An Australian physician named Dr. Barry Marshall discovered even more about the condition in the early 1980s. He learned through countless studies that an organism called Helicobacter pylori is responsible for a chronic inflammation in the stomach lining, and that often it is the root of acid reflux disease. The symptoms caused by acid reflux disease range from heartburn, acid indigestion, chest pain, nausea, and regurgitation. Other characteristics sometimes experienced with the condition include pain or difficulty with swallowing, increased saliva, sore throat, and coughing. Although the disease is often minimalized, it's very painful and can be quite serious. Some of the negative consequences can be damage to the esophageal lining, ulcers, narrowing of the esophagus, loss of appetite, breathing problems, inflamed or infected lungs, shrinking of air passages, and even cancer of the esophagus. With 20 out of every 100 Americans suffering from the disorder, you can just imagine the economic impact it has on our society. Billions of dollars are spent on hospitalization, doctor's visits, and prescriptions each year, not to mention the catastrophic loss of work and the large number of disability claims that are a direct result of the condition. Equally as distressing are the negative effects acid reflux disease can have on the individual's quality of life. If you suffer from it, you know the toll it can take, physically, mentally, and emotionally. Stress and depression are common among those with the illness and complicate the issue, as both stress and depression feed the disease, and the disease feeds stress and depression. It is an endless cycle. Whether mild or severe, long-term or short, the repercussions not only damage your quality of life, but your style of life as well. What you eat, what you drink, and where you go are basically governed by the disease. Symptoms such as belching and passing gas are often related to the condition and are downright embarrassing. No one wants to be humiliated in public, so it's easy to withdraw from daily activities and eventually from life itself. Chapter 2. How to prevent acid reflux disease. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. You've heard that old adage a million times, but it certainly rings true where acid reflux disease is concerned. It's definitely best to take measures to avoid the disease totally. But if that can't be done, it's smart to take measures to at least nip it in the bud before it's full-blown and really causing you some discomfort. Keeping in mind that acid reflux disease is a condition that is caused by a malfunctioning esophageal sphincter, it can still be affected by a variety of factors, including those that are environmental, genetic, and physiological in nature. It can also be affected by lifestyle choices. There are things that can be done to prevent the condition and to help ensure optimal digestive health. Diet. First and foremost, the role your diet plays in your digestive health cannot be stressed enough. What you put into your body directly determines what you get out of it. In other words, you can't have poor eating habits and expect to be in good health. In addition to eating healthy,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?